The US involvement in Ukraine is not just political. Since Russia's invasion, nearly 100 American volunteers have died fighting for Ukraine. Now their bereaved families want to make sure their sacrifice wasn't in vain.
Yeah, I do want to go to Ukraine. I want to go right where the spot where Andrew and Lance went down.
Carla Weber's family lives 10,000 kilometers away from Ukraine. For them, the war was distant until 2023, when her son Andrew joined the Ukrainian armed forces.
If you knew Andrew, I mean, it's just, that's the kind of stuff he did. It wasn't surprising or weird to us. I mean, why did we not stop him from going to Afghanistan or Iraq? I mean, he saw it the same way, right?
Andrew dreamed of being a soldier from a young age, graduated from West Point Military Academy, served in Iraq and Afghanistan, was awarded a Bronze Star and Purple Heart. After the military, he became a lawyer and helped refugees escape Afghanistan after the US Army withdrawal. Then, Russia invaded Ukraine. He walked away from everything and went to the front line.
I showed it to his dad, and I said, you need to call him somehow, because he's going to jump into this. He's not going to, I can tell you right now, he's not going to just stay at a training camp. He's headed out with whoever these kids are. And that's exactly what he did. Went right to the front and became, of course, squad leader in 10 seconds.
His squad carried out multiple successful operations in eastern Ukraine. And even then, he always found a way to stay in touch with his mother.
We had a thing where we played Wordle every day, but even if he couldn't play, he checked in. So I'd see a check mark and I knew he was okay, right?
On July 29, 2023, Andrew did not check in. Carla soon learned why. A Russian drone had killed her son.
I just fell on the ground and I just started screaming. And I mean, the neighbors came, okay? It was that bad. And I couldn't make myself stop.
From the US Army isn't fighting in Ukraine, but nearly 100 Americans have died there, most as volunteer soldiers. For Carla, Ukraine's future is personal, a message she wants US President Donald Trump to hear as he seeks a deal with Vladimir Putin to end the war.
If you give a man like him an inch, he's going to take a mile. Do you really think he's going to stop with that small piece of territory when he has a whole country he's trying to conquer? I don't think that you appease people like Vladimir Putin.
From Seattle, we traveled to Florida, where President Trump held another round of peace talks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. With Carla's message in mind, I asked President Trump, "You've said multiple times that you want to stop the killing, and nearly 100 American citizens died in Ukraine on the battlefield. What's your message to their families whose loved ones died fighting for Ukraine?"
Well, look, I mean, the message is so obvious. It's what a shame. They died in a foreign country. And some are celebrated people. They're very celebrated. But so sad that a thing like that would happen.
Andrew said to us, he said, the Ukrainians can win this war if they just have the right stuff. They don't need Americans. They don't need anybody else. They just need the right equipment. And it would be done and over. And I firmly still believe that.
That's why Carla and other mothers of fallen Americans come to Washington, D.C. again and again to remind U.S. lawmakers what their sons and daughters gave in the name of democracy and freedom.